Hola, how is everyone? I hope good. I am Sunny with Healing Power of Divine Universe, and I am here with a reading, excuse me, for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm going to do the signs together this time so then I can definitely get them done quicker. And I'm going to try and start doing these at least weekly or bi-weekly. So I had a really good turnout for the zodiac sign readings this time, and so I was really pleased with how many people watched them. So let's get started here. Let me get all situated because I'm not all that situated yet, I guess. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you would. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you're notified when I upload more videos. And if you could hit that like button and share this video if you think others can benefit from my readings, definitely. Let's get started here. So the first card I pulled is going to be the Knight of Cups in reverse. So the Knight represents love proposals, romantic, idealistic, and a young man. And since this is in reverse, I think that probably what I'm feeling is that there isn't going to be a love proposal. Maybe you were anticipating one. Maybe you thought somebody was going to come in and offer you love or a relationship. And with the Knight of Cups being in reverse, someone I think is pulling away. They're actually going to go a different direction. We have grief work. So you're all needing to definitely do some grief work. If you've recently lost someone, I'm sending you so much healing and so many positive vibes. But it could be grief work in, just a loss of a relationship, a loss of an idea, a thought process, a loss of the way your life used to be. Maybe you were financially stable and now you're no longer financially stable. Maybe you've been married a long time and you've gone through a divorce. Whatever your situation is, you need to work through the grief work so you're able to definitely acknowledge it, heal from it, and then release it to the universe. The next card I pulled is Death, and it's in reverse, and it says, I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. And with that being in reverse, I think that you're really struggling. I think that you still need to really go through that process, that you need to turn this card from being, in reverse to upright. That you need to really figure out, when things, go out of our life or things in our life, we need to realize that that's because the universe is wanting us to close out that chapter so then they can send in something new, something better, something that's going to replace what we are grieving over. So we have the Sun card, happiness. So there definitely is going to be some happiness coming into your life. With the Sun card, even in reverse, which it's not in reverse, it's the most positive card that you can receive in tarot. So there is going to be something that's going to be coming into someone's life that is going to bring happiness and, just warmth and enjoyment and excitement. So maybe after you do this grief work, you turn the Death from being reversed in the upright and you start really going through a rebirth of life, allowing new things in, allowing yourself to go down to a new path. It's really going to bring in this happiness. We have the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles is like quarreling, misery through separation. So maybe you've been going through this quarreling or fighting with someone. Maybe you have been going through a separation from someone that you love. Maybe that's what you're needing to do the grief work on. Just know that we've all gone through this, but you can definitely, if you try to look at the situation better, if you try to look at it in a more positive light, if you try to really change your thought process about it and stop looking at all the negative things and start looking at all the positive things. Maybe you're needing to let go of someone that is no longer serving the highest good in your life, and that's really hard for you to do at this time. But you definitely need to try to figure out how to work through the Three of Pentacles without, fighting, without, all the darkness and just the wasted energy pretty much that goes along with that when we are putting energy into fighting with somebody, to, arguing, disagreeing, whatever you are going through. So try to turn that to a positive light, try to step out of it and really have a rebirth and work through that grief of why you're so upset about losing this person or this relationship, and really release that to the universe. We have motivation. I am motivated, and motivated people help me to improve my finances. So you're stepping into some motivation, or you're needing to step into motivation to get really motivated at work, towards a career, to saving money, to really looking at your finances to see how you can improve them. What can you do to kind of grow and expand in your finances? Maybe you need to, I'm hearing a lot of material, like maybe you're the type of person that really, you like to purchase a lot of material things, maybe a big house, a nice car, boats, snowmobiles, whatever your heart desires. And spirits really want you to really get motivated to step back from that, to really release having to have all that stuff. I'm hearing keeping up with the Joneses. So if you're trying to keep up with the Joneses at this time, it's not really idealistic, because your finances are kind of, out of balance. So just take that to heart. Don't think I'm saying that to you. That's what Spirit's telling me to tell you. We have doubt. Offering all to the divine doesn't mean negativity never arises. But you can say, free me from this prison of doubt. I cast this burden to you. Show me your will and restore me to faith and confidence. So you need to release the doubt. You need to release it to the divine and allow the divine to really fill you up with the confidence that you need. That makes us not doubt where we're heading, makes us not doubt the decisions we're making, not doubt, life in general. Doubt is like fear. It's pretty much, it's something to hold you back, and that's what the devil likes you to have. So then you're not able to move forward in a more positive way and into the love and light. We have schizophrenia. And I hardly ever read this card this way, but I'm going to read it this way because that's what I'm hearing. I think that either someone that you are dealing with, someone in your family, or you might have schizophrenia. Or maybe you were accusing, I don't think that you're accusing somebody of having that. I think somebody here in this reading, somebody in one of the signs is schizophrenic. And I think that they are not aware of it, or it could be a partner or a loved one, but it's something that needs to be addressed. I have the chills so bad, because right now it's being ignored and it's being put off, like set aside and put on the back burner, and this is a really serious thing that needs to be treated medically. So if it's you or someone in your family or someone you definitely need to step up and have a doctor start taking care of that, and have whomever's going through that be cared for in the right way. They need a lot of 24-hour care. They need, it's an older person. I don't know. This is I'm getting this really bad, I've never had this feeling before. Hard to breathe. I can't hardly breathe, and it just feels like there's a big old rock weighing in my stomach. Somebody's been ignoring this for a long time. People have been turning their, a blind eye to it, and it's really very serious, and it needs to be taken care of. So if you know somebody like that, you need to first, of course, address them, and then maybe have a medical professional address it also. And I have the chills really bad, and my stomach got really sick. So this is a really big warning for someone. This is a strong message for someone that they really have to pay attention, that they really have to speak up if they know someone that is going through this. Because if this person's living alone, they're really struggling and they really need help. Or they could be doing really bad things because I don't think they realize it. I just have this horrible feeling. I don't know if it's someone in my family. It is. It's obviously somebody in somebody else's family, but this message is for me. Moving on. Number 19, who in the world are you? Getting to know the new you. So you need to take some time out to really step back, to really embrace yourself, to really start to get to know yourself, to really see all the changes that you've made and just all the progress that you've made and the steps to better yourself and where you're heading and what the universe is going to reward you with by making these changes, and really by working on yourself and really wanting to change maybe your thought process, maybe a lot of things about you. But this definitely is something that you need to step back and do, and just really enjoy getting to know yourself for like the first time that you're meeting yourself. So we have the light. So you're definitely working towards the light. You're definitely working for the light. You're working to make your life more full of love and light, more unconditional love. You're heading on the right path. You're trying to make the right decisions. Maybe you were living in the dark in the past in a situation that was just really keeping you bound and just really keeping you stuck, and you have broke free and you're now able to move towards the light. But you are definitely moving towards the light, and the universe is really applauding you, really going to reward you with good things. So we have forgiveness. So either you need to forgive yourself, you need to forgive another person or a group of people or a situation, or you're asking someone to forgive you. Know that forgiveness is a huge part of our lessons, of our growth as human beings, and we all need to definitely be able to forgive ourselves and those around us for mistakes that people make. At times it's hard. Maybe it's a really big mistake. Maybe people have been hurting you a long time. Maybe you have done this to another person. But just know that unconditional love and kindness and understanding that we all make mistakes, we all make bad decisions, is really the way that we need to look at each person, each situation. And if we can, we really need to be able to forgive and forgive ourselves first always, and then project that forgiveness out into the world. Take the lead. So Spirit is asking you to take the lead. If it's the lead in your life, if it's a lead in a situation, if it's a lead in maybe speaking a truth, setting somebody free. If you've been doing, if this person has been, life has been hindered, or things have been happening to this person that aren't, positive or aren't the right thing, or if it's just really taking the lead in your own life and really taking your life by the hands and really guiding yourself down the road that you need to go down, the road that will take you to success and prosperity and happiness and joy and enthusiasm and just, peace in life. So take that lead. Let this ball of light lead you straight to love and light, straight towards your future, straight towards the unconditional love, and projecting that love out into the world and towards the universe. So the next card I have is the Empress. Now the Empress could represent you, or it could be someone else. This is like nurturing to full potential. It could be marriage or motherhood. So maybe you are this Empress. Maybe you are a mother. Maybe you're very nurturing. Maybe you're wanting to be nurturing towards another person. Maybe you're wanting to become a mother. Maybe you're wanting to get pregnant, and you're really trying to get your life kind of back in order and make things right with the universe and yourself, so you can really start planting those seeds and growing your life and having maybe a more fulfilling life with a family. Maybe you have never been married. Maybe you have been married, but you were divorced, but you're really wanting to step into this Empress. Or I could say that this Empress is somebody that that you really are wanting forgiveness from. So, definitely put, whatever your situation is, kind of fit the cards in there. But I have to say, now that I say that, is maybe somebody here was making somebody out to be schizophrenic. Maybe they were spreading rumors about somebody being schizophrenic because they have gifts, because of what they see and what they know. And maybe it was this Empress that somebody was doing it to. And you're at the point where you're wanting the truth to come out, and you're wanting forgiveness for doing this. So we have family change. This could be, or changes. This could be, maybe you might lose someone in death. And if you do, I'm sending you so much healing and so many positive vibes and just so much love. Someone in your family could be giving birth to a new child. Maybe you are getting married. Maybe you are going to bring two families together to create one family. But there are going to be family changes. Maybe your family will come back together and be a lot more stronger after somebody forgives someone, or somebody asks for forgiveness. Maybe some lies and hurt and pain need to come out, and that situation's coming out, and the person that it was projected on is going to forgive, and you're going to be able to really step into having this positive, more loving family. Surrender. I can release my need to control. So the divine is definitely asking you to surrender. Surrender to the divine. Allow the divine to really guide you, to really let you know that it's not, or that it is okay that we don't know every step of the way in life. That we don't have to know what tomorrow is going to be like. We don't have to know what an hour is going to be like. Take one step at a time, live in the present, and stop worrying about the future. We have judgment, self-reflection. So someone here is definitely having some self-reflection. Maybe there's been some judgment cast onto you. Maybe you have judged somebody harshly, and you're really reflecting on that. You're really reflecting on maybe what that caused for that person, or what it's done to you, or maybe there's a whole community that was judging someone or you, and you're just really you're in that self-reflection stage of your life, because you're wanting to better yourself. You're wanting to understand why maybe you did some things, or why you thought certain things, or maybe why people do that to you, why people are so quick to judge someone, why people seem to have such harsh judgment against other people. But you're really going within and reflecting on yourself, and then of course in the outer world. We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So the Five of Pentacles is temporary hardship, and then guard against loss. So if with it being in reverse, I feel that maybe you might have been going through this, or maybe somebody in your situation has been going through a really hard time. You know, maybe they lost everything. Maybe you have. Maybe you're going to lose everything. But just know that we're able to rebuild our lives. We're able to be knocked down. We're able to dust ourselves off, and we're able to start rebuilding. At times we have to have that, because our foundation wasn't built on a firm foundation. It was built on deception. It was built on corruption. It was built on, illegal actions, or it could be just dishonesty and just a toxic environment, and so on and so on. But you can definitely go from the reverse to, being able to have that firm foundation, to really be able to have success and stability in your life again. We have honesty. I am fair and honest, and that attracts fair and honesty into my life. So the source is really asking you to be honest. If there's something that you need to speak the truth about, you need to really step into that power and do that. To really be honest with yourself, and then that will project out into the world. We have calmness. The inner divine is the witness of all, remaining still and quiet, even during intense turbulence. So take a deep breath and then say, "Quiet my mind, dear Lord. May your peaceful calm take over." So they're wanting you to remain calm, to really meditate, to really reach out to your angels, your ancestors, your guides, to have that relaxation, to not let the worry and the stress and judgment of others and financial loss or whatever you're going through really get you just, riled up, to get you just worrying about everything and frantic, and your anxiety going a million miles an hour. They want you to be really calm. So really try to meditate a lot, really try to do things that will kind of ease your mind. Take walks in nature, take salt baths to kind of cleanse yourself. Really just maybe go within, maybe kind of step back from the world and go within and just have calm and stillness in your life. We have awareness. I feel that a lot of you are aware that maybe you cause some chaos in someone's life. You're aware of the things that you've done bad, and maybe that you've projected onto another person, or maybe someone's done this to you. But your awareness at this time is really open, because Source is wanting it to be open. They want you to realize that when we hurt another human being, that we need to really, be honest about that. We need to really surrender and ask the divine for forgiveness. Maybe you were jealous of this Empress, and you really did her wrong, or maybe this Empress did that to you. But I feel like, for some reason, I keep going back to this Empress card. So I feel like this Empress has had an injustice that I think in each sign has been a part of. Aries, Leo, Sag. I think that there's been someone in this situation that I'm describing that in each sign that was aware of this. They were a part of this, and now they're really having to surrender, really having to be honest, trying to stay calm to face their harsh judgment. I don't know why I'm getting that, but that's what I'm getting. We have believe, strange encounters, and it's in reverse. With that, it takes me back to the schizophrenic. I think that this Empress, she's probably very psychic. She probably has, knowledge that a lot of people don't know. And if she does speak about it, people are really shocked on how she knows so much information that no one else knows or no one should know. She's really connected to the divine. I mean, she's the Empress. She's the queen of all queens. She's every queen in the deck, and in each deck. I think that people were making fun of her. I think that people were calling her, or saying that she was schizophrenic. And I think with this being in reverse, that no one was, I think that people were really questioning if this person was sane. I think that people were spreading lies and rumors and really making this Empress look bad. I don't know why people would do that. It's hard for me to understand, but when it's in reverse, it's like I feel like people were really making fun of this lady, and they really hurt her, and they now know that they were wrong. And I think that the universe has stepped in, and the universe is really making the people that have done this to this woman really take responsibility. That their harsh judgments, that their lies, that their rumors and so on have really been, there's no hiding it anymore. The truth's out, and they're really they're really going to have to make a lot of changes in their life, or your life isn't really going to go as planned. I just feel a lot of sadness in this situation. I feel a lot of heartbreak, and just like a lot of things were not fair. And for how this Empress was treated was just so uncalled for, because I feel that like this Empress was very nice to everyone, that she really went out of her way to help a lot of people. She was very loving. She was a good friend. She was a good mother, a good daughter, a good sister. And really, people tore her apart. People just ripped her world apart because they were trying to make her out to be crazy. They were trying to make her out to be someone she's not, because they were scared of her knowledge, of her gifts, of her wisdom. And now it's time to step up to the plate and really speak out, to really speak your, be honest and really surrender to the divine, because the only way that you're not going to receive this harsh judgment, and the only way that you're going to receive this sun and happiness, is to really own up to what you did. We have positive movement forward. So there is going to be some positive movement forward, definitely, in this situation. We have healing begins. So once people own up to what they have done, to maybe, speak the truth of the situation. Maybe there was lots of lies. Maybe there was just gossip that turned into a shit show. You know how, one person says one thing and then the gossip keeps going and it changes and changes. But there's going to be a lot of healing that needs to definitely be had in this situation. And to be honest, the first thing that you should probably do is apologize to whomever you hurt. You should probably apologize to this Empress, and just let her know that you are sorry. I'm sure that she is a loving person, that she has a lot of forgiveness in her heart. I'm not saying that she's going to accept you just with open arms and let you back in her life. If you were even in her life, you might not even known her. But I'm sure that she'll forgive you, because this Empress has tons of unconditional love in her life. We have judgment again. So this is renewal, revival, reward from past efforts, and karma. So judgment twice. So I think that the Empress was being harshly judged by a lot of people. And now that judgment is being turned in the right direction. And I'm going to leave it at that. We have dietary change. So some of you might be trying to lose weight. Maybe you're trying to eat healthier. Maybe you're starting to really pay attention to what toxins you were putting in your body, and you're trying to not do that. Maybe you're trying to drink some more water, eat more greens, that type of thing. We have guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So you definitely need to release any guilt that you have. The best way to do it is to admit to what you did wrong, really feel it, really acknowledge it, speak it, and then really heal from it, and then release it to the universe. We have Ace of Wands, growth. So there will be growth in this situation. There'll be growth in your life. As long as you make things good. I'm not saying, I mean, I can't 100% say that your life, if you've really hurt somebody and you've really done somebody dirty, that's something between you and the universe. I did a reading on karma earlier, and pretty much the karma was like, no, you're screwed. I mean, the universe is so upset by the way people have treated another person, or people, that there is no going back. All you can do is pray for the highest good for everyone. Ask for love and light to be sent in your direction. Ask for forgiveness from, the universe and from the people that you have hurt, and just really change your life. Really become an unconditional, loving, good human being, and just really strive to be such a better person. And then, the universe might kind of chill out. But if you haven't watched my karma video, I'd watch that, and then you'll kind of know where I'm coming from. But that doesn't mean, this doesn't have to be everyone's situation. This is just what I'm feeling. So if it's not resonating with you, then it's not your reading for this week. So anyways, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, which is a sign of Cancer. Upright is, she's kind, thoughtful, sensitive, and with caring nature. She's the most loving queen in the deck. She's sensitive. She's very nurturing. She's motherly. She's a good friend. She really puts out unconditional love into the world. She really thrives on receiving that back. And with her being in reverse, I feel that this Cancer is the Empress. And I feel that this Cancer is the one that was hurt. And right now, she's really kind of taken a step back. She's really trying to heal, trying to really start her life again, and really trying to work towards a better life, away from all this chaos and all this, cruelty that people have created for her, only because they didn't understand her, or they were jealous of her, or envious of her, or, maybe she's a very pretty woman and they were just, they couldn't stand that. But I think a lot of it is that she had a lot to offer. She has a lot to offer. She's very psychic, very intuitive. She really stands her ground. She knows what she wants. She's a hard worker. She's a good mother. She's a very good friend. And I think that jealousy and envy and just ignorance really hindered this queen's life. And I think it's been going on a very long time. And the universe has stepped in and said, absolutely no more. People are going to start having to pay what they have put her through, and what they have put her family through, and people around her, and the truth's coming out. And there is going to be this harsh judgment. So it's time to really speak up, to really speak your part in it, to really, voice it to the world, to really ask for forgiveness. Or the karma video is probably really going to hit home with you. I have courage. My fear of rejection does not stop me from bravely going forward. So they're telling you to have lots of courage. Self-love. Show me how to love myself. Show me how to take care of the inner child. Show me how to be kind within. When you step into self-forgiveness, so much can change on the outside. So they're wanting you to definitely have self-love, self-forgiveness. Compromise. So compromise is definitely going to be a huge part in this ending, this situation, whatever you're going through. Use your time well. Make every moment count. We have fertility, but fertility came out in reverse, and I never ever read these cards in reverse, but today Spirit told me to. Maybe you were trying to plant seeds, and maybe that will be your karma if you really did hurt this queen in her life. Maybe you're not going to be able to do that. Maybe you have been trying to have a child, and unfortunately you're not able to have children, or that could be it. Just put it wherever it fits into your situation. I'm going to kind of leave that there. We have trickery in reverse. So again, this situation has really been very deceptive. It's been a lot of trickery. There's been a lot of bad things done to people, a lot of lies told, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, a lot of really destroying somebody's life. And, how others viewed this person and how their life, was turning out. Maybe this started in childhood. And it's been going on ever since. Maybe this person's into their 40s. Maybe, you know, I mean, it's you just really have to fit in the pieces into your life, but there's no more trickery. And the reason why there's no more trickery is because the lies are out. The lies have been told. This queen right here, she's known the truth. She's known it for a long time. And I believe that that's why people were trying to make her look crazy, schizophrenic. And I think that the world has finally opened their eyes and they know what is going on. And then last card is challenging times in reverse. And truthfully, I think that goes to this queen. She no longer is going to have challenging times. So that is what I have for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I hope that it resonated with you. I hope it gave you an insight on what to expect, what you need to work on, and just have a great and loving day. I love you all so very much. Sending you so much healing, so many positive vibes, unconditional love, and peace like always. Thank you for watching my channel. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. I love you so very much. Take care. Peace.